So, hello and welcome back yet again to another week with the Sims 4 and our Dragonrider Legacy Challenge. The challenge where I'm kind of making up the rules as I go, but I'm trying to at least stick with the spirit and maybe some of the character traits of the various characters that we've read about through all of the Pern series. And we're on Generation 2 with Jemmy, who, if you have read Dragon's Eye by the incomparable Anne McCaffrey, you will know is sort of a jack-of-all-trades genius, wonderful sim. In our last episode, we sort of were having kind of some bad luck. In the episode before the last one, Duke, our original dog, who was actually a fire lizard, but hey, we'll just roll with dog. He died on us, and everybody was really sad. I think I finally got them out of their sadness, which is really good because it's time to finish getting Jemmy's skills the rest of the way up and possibly get Iantine aged up into a young adult this episode. So that's what we're going to do. Let's just jump in and do it. Alright, back in the game. Let's see what is going on here. It looks like Jemmy is giving his mother a big hug. Except it also says he's... Oh, okay. Jemmy is at work. He's filthy. What are the rest of his needs here? He's filthy, but everything else is actually doing not too bad. Oh, the office is filthy. He's not filthy. Sean is happily retired and just enjoying some dancing. Sorka is out socializing with, it looks like, I think that's Brent. And Iantine is doing fantastic. He is dancing. It is a Sunday. Let's check on this. His homework is complete. So yeah, it looks like everybody is actually doing pretty darn good. So let's just let everything go. And go. How is Jemmy as far as his work performance is good. It's not great, but it's good. We are going to have to get to a level 2 of piano skill. That's why his performance is not great. So I guess we are going to have to figure out where to stick a piano in our hold. We can figure that out. We will figure that out in a little bit. As far as his lifetime goal, he still needs to get level 8 in 4 more skills. What are we close on? Anything? Not really. Looks like we'll work on maybe logic, fitness, and guitar. We'll work on those 3 in the next couple of days. So now we're just going to wait till he gets home, and I will join you back when he gets home. Alright, Jemmy has returned home from work. He has brought home some good money. He is in dire need of some fun, but as you can see, I sort of reconfigured the house so that he can have a piano. So you know what? Let's go practice the piano and see if that is fun. What else does he want to do? He wants to solve hard problems and listen to some retro music. Well, maybe he can play some retro music. That might work. In the meantime, Iantine has painted us this lovely scene over there that we hung on the wall, and we're just going to let Sean at least get to level 1 in his painting or piano skill and see how he gets on with that. How's he doing? Let's listen. Ooh, he is not doing all that great, but you know what? He is good at just about everything that he does, so we're just going to let him get on with that and then maybe make himself something to eat. So let's see, how long is it going to take him to level up in this skill? Now, if I had the City Living pack, I would probably just have gotten him a keyboard. Unfortunately, that is not a pack that I own. Also, I do apologize for not being on screen this week. Unfortunately, my house is getting new insulation put in, and everything is completely torn up. So, yeah, it just is what it is. Hopefully by next week we will be back and better than ever, hopefully. We'll have some new walls up and it should look really good. I'm actually really excited about having insulation in my house. I think it's going to be absolutely wonderful. I wish that building in real life was as easy as building in The Sims, but unfortunately it's just not. Alright, you know what? I think everybody probably should head to bed. Iantine, how are your needs? You're actually looking pretty darn good. Why don't you really quick take a bath, and then you can go to sleep, ready for work the next day. Looks like Sean is taking a bubble bath. Sorka, honestly, all of your needs are looking pretty good. Why don't you go up and go to sleep? Sean, once you are done with that, why don't you go ahead and use the restroom, and then you can go to sleep. And Jemmy, my dear, how are you doing? You are actually doing pretty good. Let's go ahead, though, use the restroom, take a bath, get to sleep, and I will join you guys tomorrow. Alright, we have hit the next day, and everyone except for Jemmy is up and getting their day going. Sorka is making another rug because you cannot have too many rugs, and it looks like Jemmy should hopefully be getting up here soon. Iantine is ready to head off to school. He is doing fantastic. And I think we will probably age him up when he gets home from school today. Maybe do a little birthday party tonight. Let him begin his young adult life. Let him become a painter. And then when Jemmy meets the love of his life, we will maybe move his brother out. In the meantime, our founders are aging quite gracefully and doing a fantastic job. I have no idea. Iantine up. There's our retirement pay. Ian, what are you doing? Up, but Jemmy is up. Alright, let's go back to normal speed. Jemmy, my dear, you know what? I think that you should play chess with your father. I think that would get that logic skill up, and I think that is one of the skills we needed to... we're only level 5 at that, but you know what? That is alright. We will work on logic today, maybe guitar when we get back home, and we'll see how we get on. He's got work in 7 hours, so we're going to work on that skill at least until it's time to go to work. So let's go back into fast forward mode. Iantine will head off to school, and when Sorka finishes her rug, which she should be done here soon, we're going to have her go ahead and get some leftovers. Oh, she has maxed out the knitting skill. Good job, Sorka. Oh, she can now knit some children's toys. Good. She can knit some toys for the next generation. Maybe knit some cute little toddler clothes and things and make sure that Jemmy has them. And I also would like you to cook once you are done with your leftovers. I would like you to make a beautiful cake for Iantine. I think since it's winter, we're going to have her make him a winter cake. And it looks like they left the dishes for me again. That's fine. And I missed, so we'll just put them in the trash. Love it when you're on speed 2 and just sort of messing everything up. Come on, put it in there. There we go. Good job. Up, and we're going to have to get the bills paid, which is fine. Once Sorka gets that, let's put some birthday candles on there. Jemmy, I don't think we have made it up in our logic skill yet, have we? No, we haven't. Get up here and ponder some moves. Let's see if that increases our logic skill at all. And let's put that into the refrigerator. I almost said oven so that it doesn't spoil. Jemmy also would like to eat, but you know what? You can eat when you go to work. Unless, of course, you are to the point of starvation. We have got to work on this. Yeah, that will actually get his skill up. Sorka, what would you like to do? You know what? Let's knit some children's toys. Let's make a... Oh my gosh. Let's make a little Grim. And let's make him in red. That sounds like a fantastic idea. So, as usual, I am going to rejoin these guys. Maybe when Jemmy levels up in his logic or heads to work, because he just left that board again. No, go ponder those moves some more. You have not gotten done with that yet. Oh wait, that was Sorka. Jemmy's like, no, I really want to eat. Alright, we'll let him eat and then get him back on the grind. Alright, Jemmy is off to work. I think he's going to miss his brother's aging up party. But Ian should be... Oh, he is furious too. Well, you know what? Before we age him up, let's let him do something a little bit more enjoyable. Maybe he will dance with his dad for a little bit before we have this party, because I don't want him dying on me. So, Iantine, why don't you come over here and wind down with some classical music? Just kind of chill a little bit. See how that works. Oh, he is not feeling that. He does not like classical music. That's fine. Let's try to calm down. Oh, don't yell at your mother. How are we getting on here? Alright, he is doing fantastic. Jemmy has created the best kitty litter jingle ever, but when he pitches it to the client, the VP of Dumbing Things Down asks him to work the word piddle in based on market research. Should he make the change or fight for his art? Jemmy is nothing if not practical. He is going to make it. The jingle is worse, but the VP is happy. Happy clients means more work, and that is more important. I can see him thinking that. Alright. You know what we need to do here? Let's open up this refrigerator. Let's pull out our cake. Beautiful. Put it right there. Nobody eat that because Iantine, come on down. It is your birthday. So what we would like to do is make a wish. Make a wish, sweetie. You have grown up. Let's get rid of these art projects. He's like, what do I wish for? I wish to be the best painter on Earth. Oh, I don't know if he's going to do it or not. Can he do it? Can he do it? Can he do it? Yes, he can. Awesome. So he is creative. He is an art lover. Let's pick this final trait. Oh, let's see here. Well, he's already got all of that. What seems like a good thing for him? You know what? We'll just have him be... Maybe just good. He is just a good person overall, and he is definitely going to be a painter extraordinaire. Awesome. Good job. Let's change him up a little bit, give him a little bit more of an adult look. Not too much, but just do a little bit. Maybe put his sweater that his mother knitted as his maybe winter wear. And yeah, I will join you back when we get this looks finished up. Alright, I didn't really change up too much. I did give him a little bit of a looser hair look and put him in the sweater that his mom made. I let him keep his little ponytail going, and that is about it for him. So he is now a young adult. I am going to have him start on the painting career, and he can just kind of hang out with the family until it is time for him to move out to wherever he ends up. Alright, let's see here. I would like you, sir, not Jemmy, Iantine. I would like you to find a job. Definitely. He's like, do I have to? Yes, you have to. We'll get rid of this old homework. We don't need it anymore. Alright, what would he like to do? Well, obviously, he would like to be a painter. Very nice. And now, why don't you go ahead and have a slice of that cake? He has entered the painter career. He needs to create a painting. He can definitely do that once he eats a little bit. We will have him over here, and let's have him just do, let's just do a medium classic painting. Awesome. Sean, while you are there, why don't you go ahead and just put the cake away, and then maybe clean that up. Very nice. Sorka, what are you doing? You made the little cute Grim. Let's just put it out somewhere. I'm sure that there will be a child at some point that finds it. There we go. Put that out. We've got a onesie. Looks like Sean is napping. Jemmy needs to provide tough feedback. How should he give it? Well, the Jemmy from the book is straight and honest, so let's keep on going. We've got a medium skill gain from that. Beautiful. Sorka needs to go to sleep. Alright, Sorka, why don't you actually go to sleep in your bed? Oh, she is scared. What is she scared of? Looming dread. She is afraid of death. Well, you know what? Before we do that, why don't you wake Sean up and maybe have a discussion with him about death? You know, you're both getting on in years. You're a little bit afraid of this. You're leaving things out everywhere. Alright, let's discuss our fears of death. And Iantine, you are hopefully done. You are 25% done with your paintings. But you do need to go to the bathroom. Alright, well when you are done with that, let's go ahead and sell that to an art gallery. And then maybe do another painting before bedtime. Oh, definitely. Looks like Sorka and Sean are getting over their fears of death. They know that they will be going on to the next adventure together, and it will be fine. You do a confident painting, and now I do believe, looks like, Sorka's like, I'm feeling much better. I think I'm going to go to sleep. Not nap. Let's go to sleep. And Sean, you know what? Why don't you go ahead and go to sleep as well? That way I can actually just concentrate on my boys. Iantine is going to go and do another painting. He is doing fantastic. His friend Meredith has said congratulations, and Jemmy has gotten a promotion. That is fantastic. Alright, I'm going to have him do some more logic before bed. So why don't you come here? And definitely let's change into our cold weather gear so we don't freeze to death. And then let's play a little bit more, and I will rejoin these guys in the morning. Alright, well this leveling up is taking so much longer than I planned on. But I do not want to let him meet the love of his life until he at least gets through with his jack-of-all-trades aspiration. You know, we're getting there. But, oh, it is taking forever. So I think I am just going to keep blitzing him out. And hopefully I'll flip on the recording if anything exciting happens, but until then, looks like it's just going to be grinding. Alright, so Jemmy is almost there. I think he might end up being late to work, but we are going to push through until we at least cap this skill. And then we will be, what, halfway there? Halfway there on this aspiration. I do want to get one more skill done, so I'm probably going to do the same thing. Just pick his next highest skill, and he is going to blitz it until he is done. And that will probably be where we end this episode. But let's see, he's a little bit late to work. Come on, Jemmy, you can do it. He is so close. Oh my goodness. How close is he? He is at 95% complete. Come on. Keep pushing, and then you can go to work. You can be a little bit late today. That is alright, I give you permission. And he has done that. Alright. Awesome. Off to work he goes. And we will rejoin when he comes home and pick his next skill to work on. Alright, Jemmy has made it home and he really desperately wants a bath, but before he does that, we are sending him out jogging because that is going to be the next skill that we work on. We're going to work on his fitness and his guitar. Those are his two highest skills, so I will rejoin you hopefully when we level up in one or the other of those. So I would like to get those both at least up to... He's level 5 in both of them. I would like to get at least one to level 6 before we finish off this episode. So, cross your fingers and wish us luck. Alright, well, after much hard work, we have gotten Jemmy's fitness up to level 6. And we are going to keep on at the guitar till we hit level 6 on that. And that is where we are going to call this episode done. It has taken a lot longer than I thought it was going to, but, you know, I guess it's been worth it. Iantine has maxed out his painting, so he's doing fantastic with that. Sean and Sorka are doing their thing. I've had Sean basically work on upgrading pretty much everything in the house to make it as unbreakable as we can get it. And that is kind of where we're at. So I'm going to clean up because these guys never seem to want to clean up after themselves. And all of the animals that Sorka met throughout her life, their spirits are all fading. It's kind of sad. In fact, now Sean is sad. He's feeling hurt by someone. Maybe he and Iantine had a little fight. That kind of seems like they seem to be butting heads a lot lately. But you know, it's alright, Sean. Take a nice bath, you will feel so much better. And Jemmy, you just keep on playing. I have faith in you. We will turn this speed up and maybe make sure you're not starving to death or anything. Now he's actually doing pretty darn good. I think we can just let him keep on playing till we hit level 6. And that much closer. I think on the next episode what I'm planning on doing is have him continue doing this, but I think I am going to make a Bethany and place her in the world so that he could maybe meet her. Hopefully they will actually get along. But that is kind of my plans. I think what I'm going to do is have her live over in the other hold that I created in this world and see if maybe, you know, eventually they can meet, possibly fall in love, maybe get married. That would be nice. Because I would definitely like to have Sean and Sorka be able to meet their grandchildren before the end of their days. And there we go, level 6. Awesome. Good job, Jemmy. You are doing fantastic, sweetie. In our next episode, like I said, I think we're going to make a Bethany, and we will keep on keeping on with our fitness and our guitar, and I think our last skill that I'm going to work on for his aspiration is probably piano since he needs that for his job anyway. But with all of that being said, thank you so much for joining, and I will see you next time. Have a great week.